laughing.
You can see Zach's hand.
It's not.
In the bottom left
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, you can
Wait,
see
put it
his
up
corner.
again. Put it up. Put your left hand up.
This one. Your left hand.
Wait, you're like.
Wait, that's kind of funny.
Well, we already started. It doesn't matter.
Well,
this is our
press
start.
fade to black and do it again.
No, we're good.
Run it back.
No, we're good. We're good.
No, I already
back.
did it.
Run it
We're
back.
fine.
Oh no.
We're doing
back.
Free Guy
My
today.
chunk arms.
Run it
We're
back.
doing. Shut up. We're doing Free Guy today.
Run it back.
No.
Oh,
Shut up.
Oh,
We
wait.
have
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
we have a special guest on this podcast today.
do
Got
we really?
Posty.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
got-
Knock off Post Malone.
No. Who's gonna?
Or
Turn
God,
around.
Turn your
love
head
of God,
at the
don't show
bridge.
that. Don't show that drawing.
Don't spin your whole chair.
He looks
not
like.
the big Kahuna anymore. We're
No.
pre-Malone.
Pre-Malone.
He has crabs.
Wish Malone.
Pre-Malone.
Malone.
Wish Malone.
Wish Malone.
Wow.
I'm the Malone that visits the kids in the hospital.
No,
so Malone
no.
doesn't
The like
have
Wish
to.
version. You know? Have you guys like heard of that?
What's up,
No.
guys? It's Post
Wish.
Baloney.
It's like a website where you
You're
buy
like-
things like
you're-
cheap.
I think we all know what Wish is.
Yeah.
Mickey.
You look like the guy from Lost.
Walmart
Why do you-
version.
I've been
Why do you
called
keep saying
Jon
that?
Snow before.
Jon
Really?
Snow.
Yeah,
I think it's a
I'm
beard.
It's fat Jon Snow.
What is that? The president? Like
No.
It's the president
Not that
from
Snow.
Hunger Games?
No, the guy from Game of Thrones. Anyway, we're doing
Oh,
Ryan Reynolds' new wonderful movie, Free Guy.
pause.
Or we're talking about it. I have to read the synopsis.
Oh yeah, the Google synopsis.
I could say it in like 10 seconds.
Just
All
say
right,
that.
let's do
Just
it.
say that.
Let's
When a
do
bank when a bank teller discovers he's actually a background player in an open world video game, he decides to become the hero of his own story, one that can rewrite himself. In a world where there's no limits, he is determined to save the day. To save the day his way before it's too late, and maybe find a little romance with the coder who convinced him. Oh, who conceived him.
Not convinced.
That is the grossest
Conceived him?
freaking
I don't like
sentence.
that terminology.
He's having romance with his
Created?
mom.
Wait, hold
Well,
on. Hold on.
technically-
Technically, the guy, and by the way, there's spoilers for this movie. If you're, I don't know why you're watching this. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it.
Go watch it. It's pretty good.
But technically, it was the guy who conceived him. So unless you want to watch Ryan Reynolds and Steve Harrington make out, then
You know,
the hair,
Sold.
Harrington.
I hate to like burst our bubble because we already got on the roll, but we didn't introduce ourselves.
They already know who we
Yeah.
are.
No, they
Isn't that
don't.
Why?
like
No,
one
they don't.
podcast where you
Nobody
like, waited
knows who we are.
45 minutes and
I
introduced
mean,
ourselves?
To be
Like
fair,
the end of the podcast?
Probably, yeah.
I said I'm Post Malone.
You said you're Post
Yeah.
Malone. All right, cool.
That's
all I
right,
need to
Vicky.
know.
Pre-Malone. If any want me to like go to your kid's birthday party, I'm 15 and So.
Not with the
I'll
kids,
show
bro.
up. I'm
Stop
not
with the
gonna sing,
kids.
but they can, like, I don't know. I'll just
Post-
toss,
Don't do some balloon
I'll toss
animals.
myself in a dumpster for like 15 minutes and then come out and it'll be
To
like,
freshen
it's
up.
right there with you.
Wait, we got a pen.
Does that mean?
No,
No.
do not draw on
Gonna
it.
do
No,
tattoos.
no. Free Guy. Let's talk about that.
Wait, this is Vicky.
Hi.
I'm Alex.
Jordy Corner.
Nick.
I'm Nick.
I'm Nick.
Jack.
Oh, I guess I'm Jack now.
I'm the woman that Ryan Reynolds makes out in the movie with. Spoilers. I'm just kidding. All right,
He's
get
So
on
I
with
was-
it.
the bubblegum ice cream.
You guys were expecting the movie to be terrible, right?
I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
I
Yeah.
was expecting it to be cheesy.
Yeah,
I was
very
gonna
cheesy.
expect.
And
I was
it was
expecting it to
cheesy.
just be very overhyped. I didn't understand why it was so hyped up.
I didn't think it was
Who's
funny
this
at all.
blue shirt guy? Who the fuck is this blue shirt guy?
Pretty much.
My gosh, this blue shirt guy is so hot. Oh my god.
Did anyone else think this
Please.
came out like a while ago? Like I feel
came
like
out
it's been
August
out.
13th.
I know.
It's been
Yeah.
it's
but I
like
feel like it
2 years.
they started
like.
advertising it like 2 years ago.
They did.
Yeah,
because
Advertising for a
COVID
long
happened.
time. Yeah, COVID slowed it down a bit.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought this
What?
came out.
What are you laughing at, huh?
Thinking about
COVID's funny.
What was the clip of Ninja where it's like ha ha where he's like yelling at the kid
There's a lot of good memes.
of just him just thinking of him like yelling during that thing.
He
Why
says,
is
"What the
Ninja in this
buzzword did you say to me, you little buzzword?"
Yeah,
and it's like,
there's the video of him eating the Taki where it's like yeah.
I love the
Takis
clip- I
are
love the clip.
seriously intense.
And make sure you change the cameras. Too.
I just switched it.
Oh.
I
Teaching-
wanted to talk.
We're teaching Zach how to use the camera.
Yeah, I apologize if it's really bad quality.
that's
My
cool.
fat fingers are taking a while to do that.
Yeah, we have
But
like
it's first
15
time.
different like directors or whatever, so or controllers or
We're all directors.
yeah,
It's,
pretty much.
I have to earn my cut somehow.
Anybody
My
can
cut
be
of
Christopher Nolan if
$0.
they want to.
What did you just say?
Why are you keeping the shot on me? Oh, you're not.
It's
Good.
not.
No.
I'm
I'm
not.
gonna watch you eat this Kit
No one wants
Kat.
to watch you open up a Kit Kat and eat it very disturbingly.
What's up, dude? Eat this
Alright.
bean.
Let's actually talk about the movie, though. I'm
Yeah.
wearing my crab shirt today. So
That's not about the movie
Thank
at
you.
all.
There were no crab
Let's
memes
talk
in
about
this
the movie. Hey, I'm wearing my
it's
crab
a blue
shirt, by the
shirt,
way.
blue shirt guy.
Yeah, blue shirt,
Oh.
blue shirt. Okay, we're three for 6 on blue shirts.
Yeah,
Like,
we got the
50%.
memo.
Blue
There was
hat.
no memo.
No, it doesn't count.
There's
No,
no
it's
blue
not a shirt.
hat.
Cheater.
Cheater.
And I also have the body of dude.
So, how does this
Oh my
movie start?
Well, it starts
Right.
off like the video game's actually like real life, so I thought it like
Yeah.
was real and not a video game. So it kind of.
You mean when the guy like was
Hold on.
skydiving into
You thought
the
it
car?
was real life? You thought people flying were
Well,
real
obviously
life?
not like in today's world, but like in his like some sort of like I don't know universe where like that's like a real thing.
Uh-huh.
Like I
You
assumed
were
that like that
immersed.
was like I thought
It was
that
just
was
so
his,
strange.
like,
He was
real.
just walking on his like path, and everything was just happening around him.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so
I mean,
strange.
I kind of knew when he woke up that is like he goes to his closet, he opens the closet, it's the same pair of everything.
I mean that's kind of like
That's what my
all the
closet looks like.
cartoons. Well, like Phineas and Ferb and like there's many others
Okay,
where they wear
yeah,
the
that
same
is true.
outfit each day.
Yeah.
And they definitely show a clip at one point in like the show, them opening the closet and just being the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, I guess. But then his like default apartment also kind of tipped me off. I don't know.
Default.
Whatever.
I like his
Damn.
goldfish.
He's just default man.
Pretty much.
Default skin.
Default man that happens to look like Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
was quite confused though whenever a Molotov girl kept when she like first walked down the sidewalk and she kept like kind of saying their lines. I was like, why did she know? She like
Oh,
mind reader or
Because
something?
it's like
Yeah,
a
because
video
she's been in
game.
there
If you
enough
play
to-
any video game, it's like the NPCs just say the same shit.
Yeah, well,
all
that makes
the
sense
time.
now, but like I didn't like process that. I'm very slow. That it was a video game. It's
we
like,
also
why
don't play
did
video games.
Yeah, so that's not our fault though. But we are an outsider's
losers.
She's like
perspective.
singing the song, and then Ryan Reynolds is like, "I love that song." She's like, "Huh,
That's a new
that's a
one.
new one."
Yeah.
You guys talk really fast.
Bro,
It's
What?
cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm
It's cool.
Sorry. Zach.
Wait.
Must
Gotta get back to
I-
it.
Anyway.
What is funny, Jack? Tell us, because the
So you know-
camera is now on you.
you know how like the glass they put the glasses on and like a million other people like would appear in front of them with like
Yeah.
all the games and
Yeah.
objectives and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if you're like sitting there like someone's like I'm gonna kill you and like pulls out a gun like points it at your head and shoots and you're just like just take off the glasses and you're fine. They put it back on.
cheating.
Oh yeah, I'm teleporting now.
I don't
Bro,
think
you're
that-
cheating.
I don't think that's how that
I
works.
don't think that works that way.
I mean,
I don't think the
Never
people.
know.
Why
You
will
not?
don't take it off and
disappear.
turn into a.
They're still
NPC.
there though.
Yeah.
The people are there when they're not wearing the
It's
glasses.
just like the different like things that pop up.
are you sure? Because like you see him put the glasses on, then people are like swinging on a giant rope,
that
like
one,
shooting a rocket launcher through a building, and then you take it off, and then
Rope
like those
swing?
people are gone.
So like, I get the I get the funny like
Why
the
is it so
the
close?
parts where they'd have the players and they'd cut back to like the people playing and it'd be haha funny because like half the time they were like children playing it, but like they kind of played that joke like 5 times in it and they're like it's funnier the 7th time we've done it and it's
I
like
don't think
It's a
they're
big
trying to be
burly
funny. I
man,
think
but
they're
it's
just
being
trying
played
to
by
be
a little
realistic.
child toddler.
I guess
Yeah.
that's
That
true.
it's like a popular dumb game that like
yeah, where you
kids
just
always
kill
play.
people
But
and
you know how,
kidnap
like,
people.
You know how like Ready Player One had all of the video game references because it was like the
Yeah.
I
entire
haven't actually
thing.
watched that. But
You haven't
Really?
watched
You
it?
ever watch Ready
Oh my
Player One?
gosh,
No.
it's so fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Movie.
It's
I-
such
What?
a fun.
I've seen like clips of it where it's like shows
Oh,
all
it's
the Easter
great.
eggs and
You know how in like Space Jam you watch the background characters because like you
and
can
it's
see
just,
that.
like, a ton of crap.
In that, like it gets really annoying, but
Yeah,
like
because they're just shoving it in
yeah,
your face.
but
This
in-
movie
Well,
is
that's because
good.
it's
And-
Warner Bros. Being like,
Yeah.
hey, we own all this.
But in Ready Player One, they do it in like a fun way because like you can, your eye catches it in the background, so you can rewatch it, and it makes it really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But this movie like used a couple of them. Stop.
Sorry.
This movie uses like a couple like references to other video games, like you know, obviously Fortnite, but like there's other
Really?
ones. Well, there's other ones.
What?
What do you mean? Is that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
When they
I wish there was
like
more.
they were
That guy?
teabagging
What?
people that were like killed, that was kind of funny.
that's Halo though.
Bro,
It's everything.
Channing Tatum in this movie, bro, is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so hilarious.
So funny.
when they were trying to find like the lost like the video game that was like in the game.
The glitch.
Yeah, the glitch when you're trying to find it.
Schneider.
He was just dancing
Sorry,
on
I
the
dropped
pole
my
in the background. I was like, that's so funny.
It was great.
Bro,
It was
honestly,
great.
I
like the
apologize for
first,
the scuff.
like the first 2 minutes of the movie where it was Channing Tatum, I didn't even notice it was Channing Tatum.
Was that Channing
Really?
Tatum?
That was Channing
in the
Tatum.
first
Yeah.
The guy
10 minutes of
I didn't
skydiving.
realize that either. I was just thinking about that.
He lands in the car and the woman was like, "Oh, you're so hot," and he's like, "I know, babe." And drives off. And then,
Oh,
like,
that was him.
and the
from
part
Yeah,
where
that
like
was
it's
him.
in
Beginning of
slow mo
it.
and he's shooting the grenade launch, I'm like, wait, oh wait, that's Channing Tatum.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess it
yeah.
was him.
And then the
Like,
part
that
where they
was
showed
bald.
the part where they showed the person actually like playing Channing Tatum.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He's
God.
been in a lot of movies.
The dude
too.
who lives in his mom's house.
Oh my
like,
God.
31 years old.
He
or
was in
something
Stranger
like that.
Things. He was the arcade guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was wondering where I knew him from.
Yeah, he was also in a TV show, a series of unfortunate events. I don't know if any of y'all saw
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, I think so. He's been in a few things as
That was
like
a
the
book,
He
right?
always
always
so-
plays the same.
He always
role.
plays like
Yeah,
a
he's,
loser.
he's typecasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
I-
sense.
But it fits and it's so funny.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
like.
that's
I
hilarious.
love when
don't.
he's in movies.
his role in here, like the name of his character,
Gamer.
is gamer.
Gamer.
I guess that's
Gamer.
what.
It's
I
like,
guess that's how we
it's-
look too. I guess.
Speaking of,
It's like what was Pete Davidson's name in Suicide Squad?
Oh,
Davidson.
Dick Hurts.
It's like that. I love the little like tiny things that they hide in movies like that. It's
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Tell him like what you saw on Google just now with the names of keys.
Oh, the employees at the game development that they worked at. Remember?
Yeah, with
Um,
Antoine and shit.
Yeah. So the what's his name? The guy who played
Cool.
Keys. His partner's name was
Harrington?
Mouser. So like a game, like a mouse.
Who was
Oh.
Keys?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
Is Keys the guy from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
that's
The
Steve
guy who
Harrington.
played Mouser is Key's friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Keys' friend.
yeah.
His name is Mouser,
Oh,
like
is that
a
what you're talking
mouse.
about? Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what I was just talking about. His name
Yeah.
is like a mouse,
Yeah.
and then Keys is like a keyboard.
Like a piano?
That's funny.
So funny. I don't know. I just noticed
I
that.
feel like that's just a little lazy,
My hair's in pain.
or it could be. I don't know. It could be lazy, or it
I
could
mean-
be
Hey,
like.
this is the
creative.
same
kinda just
guy
sounds
who decided to give
stupid,
dudes
like, why would you name
catchphrases.
yourself
one person's
Keys?
video, the other person's name is Game.
He names
We
the
get a
he names the
reference.
employees Keys and Mousy, and then he gives dudes catchphrase. It's just catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
That was so
Yeah, that was
funny.
really
call it
funny.
Enter
whenever
catchphrase here.
That's not
I love
funny.
that.
I
That
don't
was
guys,
funny.
How is that
Guys.
funny?
No, it's because they didn't finish him. That's
Yeah,
why.
they-
Catchphrase.
No, he was like, guys, the best part about dude is
It
his
wasn't even because
catchphrase.
it wasn't because they didn't finish him. He wanted that to be. He was like,
Yeah, he
catchphrase as a
purposely-
catchphrase. It's a pretty sick
He
catchphrase.
purposely
Actually,
made his
catchphrase as a catchphrase is
name
really cool.
or his catchphrase.
That doesn't make sense because
Well, he had
kind of
3
like.
different ones.
No, he
To choose from.
He was going through his lines and he's like, "Insert third line here." that was
He's
the
like,
finished part.
Blue shirt guy,
They're
what's wrong? You
adjective.
seem very adjective.
Adjective.
That whole scene was great. Oh my god.
I'm just so
It-
glad they didn't
Movie
milk
was
it.
so good.
It was so funny just watching like
I
the
feel
big
like Ryan Reynolds
body.
has a gun pointed at me off screen.
Oh man,
Keep talking.
This movie's so good. I'm sweating. Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't
it was
worry,
so
the camera
funny.
wasn't
It was
on
so
me.
funny just seeing a buff body and then Ryan Reynolds like face just plastered on it. And it was so funny.
Terrible.
Little like blue shirt tattoo.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's like on
can-
our
can
like
you do
whiteboard over
deepfakes?
there.
Can I do deepfake?
Yeah.
On what? Photoshop?
Do you want me to do deepfake
Oh,
of you?
please put my face on.
I think I have to
dude's
get
body.
3ds Max. I think I have to learn
my
a new
God.
program.
we could deepfake a picture, which is just Photoshop it.
If you want to see, if you want to see a
Photoshop's
deep
fine.
fake,
All deepfakes are easy. I mean,
wanna see-
most of it is just AI, but you have to have a computer that can run it. So my computer might explode.
Look at
if you want to see a
that
deep
guy
fake of
talking.
Zach on dude's body, I don't know.
Gross.
All right.
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe. If you want to see me on a hot dude.
If you want to see
body.
Zach being steamy hot man,
Jack, is there paper towels next to me?
No.
Or if you just
Yes.
want me to
At your
like
feet.
look like Post Malone.
Can
No.
you pass me
You already
a
do.
single paper towel?
I already do.
Speaking of more
we don't have any tissues in
celebrities, Chris Evans. is in
Chris
the movie.
Evans.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of
Yeah.
cameos in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I
There
was
was
wondering-
there were so many.
That was
a
so funny.
one. I think it would have
What?
been even funnier if it didn't show it in the previews every
Nick,
2
back up.
seconds.
Did they?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't watch.
I
the
didn't know. I didn't
previews.
know Chris Evans was gonna be in this movie.
I didn't
It
know
was just
either.
really funny.
I
She
didn't
definitely
know
popped
there
up.
was going to
I've
be
seen the
any
scene
Disney
of him
references
pulling
at
out
all.
The Captain America shield and just like
Oh my god.
that scene.
Yeah,
so
when he
many
like popped up
times.
the shield, I was
But
like,
it
oh
was
my god,
great.
the Captain America, and then like this song, I was like,
What the shit?
Oh yeah,
Ah, shit.
or like when he pulled out the lightsaber too. That was kind of
Oh my
interesting.
God.
they were all
really
like, "What the fuck?
I was
How did
really
he
hoping
get that?"
That'd be
They
funny
do,
if like
like-
Mark Hamill was
Yeah,
there.
they're
Like,
gonna do
what the
it.
heck?
My lightsaber!
I know I'm walking away from the mic. I don't care. How much would it have pissed you off if it was like?
We can't even hear you.
We can't hear you.
We
What?
literally cannot hear you.
No.
Oh, sorry. I had to blow my nose.
Go back.
no.
All right.
What were you
Put
saying?
that
time.
on.
No, I was gonna say, how funny, but so like they had the Captain America, and they have Chris Evans for it. What if they like instead of that one, they had the lightsaber, and then they use what's her name who plays as Rey?
Oh.
Daisy
How
Ridley.
many people?
Oh.
How many people would have pissed that off? And would be like, really?
Why?
Well, the equivalent to that, I talked to
Everybody-
you.
So that's
Everybody agrees with Zach because Zach would
no,
have
because Zach
liked
likes
to see
Daisy
that.
Ridley.
So what?
She's not that great.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sure she'd love your hair,
Guess
hairdo
Scarlett
right now.
Johansson.
I'm sure she would. You know.
You guys would be matching, right?
I'm pretty sure she's married.
Is she?
To Post Malone.
or engaged, not married yet.
Yeah.
Who's
So-
she's?
What were you saying?
Who's she engaged to?
Like the equivalent
idea.
to what Nick was saying just now, having Ray. What if John Walker like popped up instead of Chris
Oh, yeah.
Evans?
Nobody
How?
would understand that though.
John Walker.
No one would get that
What do you mean? They like saw the
because I think more people.
The
are,
people who would get that would be
okay
pissed
with-
off.
I think there's more like in a
That's
not
true.
Marvel movie. I think more people understand that Chris Evans is Captain America.
God, that's who.
Yeah.
That's who she's engaged to.
Can we stop talking?
Is that
about how-
Antoine?
Who is that?
Is that Antoine from Free
No,
Guy?
that's who.
put it on
He
Nick.
he looks like what's? No, well, I'm not gonna put it up. He looks like what's his name?
Bro, if he shaved his head, he'd make a
Tom-
really good Lex Luthor.
Tom Bateman, which sounds like a murderer name for one. He looks like what's the one
Dude,
gay guy from?
Nick. What does this have to do with Free Guy?
I'm just saying. We're talking
What's your
about Daisy Ridley.
question?
I'm on a run. The one gay guy from Mamma Mia.
Harry?
Oh yeah, I know
Yes,
that guy. That one
yeah,
gay guy. Yeah,
The
yeah.
old guy from Kingsman.
Old gay guy. Oh,
Harry.
oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
like,
what?
They're
Like-
saying I have a
That does not
chance.
look like Harry
That's
at
not-
all.
I mean Galahad?
Hold on, let me pop a picture of
Anyway.
Harry.
Okay,
Well,
back
okay,
to the
later.
Free Guy,
Uh,
Can we
guys.
like talk about the movie?
Do this later.
you know?
Sorry,
We do
I
this
got
all
on
the
a
time.
roll.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Anyway.
See, I just want to point out that I love the fact that in our camera you can see me in this side and then you can see Jack in that side. It's just kinda funny.
Yeah.
Okay, back to our regular.
It's good
scheduled
continuity.
program. Yeah, it is.
That's not
'cause
what
When I
continuity
react,
means,
I'm
but-
like, oh my god, the Mamma Mia, and then Jack's all like hat shake.
I was gonna say,
Bruh.
well, whatever. Look at that. But
Yeah,
Look
no.
at what? What are you trying to make me feel better about myself?
The- the
So that's
They
who
can't
she's
see that.
engaged
Oh,
to?
yeah, you
They
really
look
can't see
similar.
that.
They are not. Okay,
Can we talk about the movie?
yes, we can. Let me see my phone.
Honestly, if Daisy Ridley or Ryan Reynolds, I'm still choosing Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say. So they had YouTubers in this, right?
Agreed.
And they had Jacksepticeye, and then they had
Yeah, they had a lot of people. They
had
Twitch
Pokimane.
people
Pokimane.
and-
Main.
They had Ninja.
They had who else? did they
Ninja
have?
Tyler Blevins.
Oh my god, dude, I love Ninja.
I think he's dumb, but
What?
he's still
Zach?
a meme.
Dude, he's such a meme, bro. It's
you
so
need to get
funny.
better at
used
this
to-
switcher
I'm so
thing.
used to someone else doing it. I'm sorry.
wanna switch
Well, do you
seats?
want us to do it for you, Zach?
No.
But
I
the
wanna
thing is,
learn.
they had those YouTubers, and we walked out of the movie theater, and I was kind of sad because I wanted to see Markiplier. Markiplier's more
I
of a
mean, I don't know.
yeah, but Markiplier's more of a meme than like Jacksepticeye. No offense.
With
to-
Jack's
it's-
more of like I feel like a gamer than
No offense to Sean.
What?
But like,
Markiplier releases video game videos
I
like
guess
every
you're
day.
right, but he also
Yeah, they're
has,
video games
like,
that nobody
good
plays.
Jack, Sean doesn't really do
Yeah.
any like non-gaming videos. Markiplier does
That's
like
what I
tons of
mean.
non-gaming videos.
I don't know. And the only reason Jack was even in this movie is because he knows Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
Does he?
Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds told them about Jack to have him on the movie.
That's awesome.
How does he know that?
He did it. He
interviewed
led
him
an
for,
interview with him
Deadpool.
a couple years before for Deadpool or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so-
cool.
So
Jacksepticeye
Ryan,
led the
yeah.
interview.
It's actually a really funny
yeah,
video.
it's on YouTube. I think it's on his channel.
It's really
Why
funny.
did he
I'll
leave the
watch it.
interview?
Because they wanted to be like hip and have someone kids know to do it.
Nah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Who cares?
When they have PewDiePie.
I don't even see him.
I
in
think the
here.
reason is obvious why they couldn't have PewDiePie.
Why? Is because he's all the way in the Sweden.
Didn't we talk
PewDiePie's
about
weird.
this?
PewDiePie's a little weird. He's
Can
also
we
not
talk about
American.
this?
Didn't we just talk about it?
Is that the reason
We
why he's
didn't
weird?
record.
I don't think
Oh.
PewDiePie like. I feel like he's Markiplier. Like they both kind of play like.
I don't know. I think like
Markiplier is an American versus PewDiePie's doesn't live in America.
I don't think that really
yeah,
matters
but
that much. though.
Jacksepticeye is from Ireland.
But they also were they
I
at
guess
least
it's true.
unless they like created their own like exact replica of each YouTuber's studio inside of the where they filmed at. Like
They don't
Free
need
Guy.
to.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
don't need to.
They sent the film to him.
Ninja just created like the film and then like sent it in to him.
Yeah.
You
He's
see what I'm
just
saying?
like,
So like
Oh my
it doesn't
God.
matter where they live. Yeah.
I didn't even. So,
Also, the random
Is that blue
shot.
shirt guy?
The random shot of like what was it? It was the scene where he's getting his ass kicked, and then Ninja is just like,
yeah, Ninja's like looking in suspense, like. And it could have just not had that in the movie.
that would have been fun. I feel like it was weird because like usually you want like 2 or maybe like 3 shots of like suspense for reactions, but like they had one.
Yeah, but just one shot of Ninja just looking at his screen. Like, I hope he's okay.
I'm gonna go
Dude.
sit on my pile of money and play
That must have been like
Fortnite.
Can
a.
you look up how
I'm
much
gonna go
money he
sit on
got
my
paid
bed of
for this
Takis.
I'll look it up. But
Yeah, look it up.
movie? I'm so
Um,
curious.
frick, what was I gonna say? This must have been a pretty crappy game. Like the game itself.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
game
it's
itself was
kind of like
Like
GTA
okay,
5,
when
right?
you actually
Garbage
looked at the
GTA.
graphic, like
Okay.
obviously like when watching the inside the game,
Yeah,
it
it's
was like
terrible.
It was
real
fine.
life. But like when you looked at the graphics of people actually playing it, it was like Grand
it's
Theft
worse
Auto
You know-
3.
You know those like those commercials that you'll get, those weird ads of video games like zombie defense game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those are the ones with like the girls with like really big tits. Those ones. You laugh, but they know exactly what I'm talking about.
What
Yeah.
ads did you see this site on?
They're
What site were you on?
Yeah,
Oh,
what is it?
It'll be on like YouTube or something.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
I don't-
I'm not
I don't-
crazy.
Finish your sentence, though.
But
Whereas,
anyway,
like-
it looked like that. That was the end of my sentence. It looks like
You know
those.
those
I need
like
to find
that's
an
how
example.
Mafia works commercials where it was like noob level 0 gets,
Yes,
gets
yes, that's
dusted
exactly
by
what I mean.
boss level 100.
Oh, I've
Yes.
seen those.
It's like
Yeah.
free guy fighting dude is like noob level 0 moment. And he like levels up.
Yeah, that pretty funny.
Yeah.
What was your I don't know.
What did you? What?
favorite scene or whatever?
Favorite scene?
I don't know. What's this podcast thing out
What was your favorite?
Hold on, I'll show you guys after because like I can't. Some of these I guarantee I can't show on this.
here? No.
But I'll-
stop
my favorite
looking up
scene-
pictures of big boobed women.
I'm not. They're just. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Let me look at your phone.
My favorite scene was
It's
after
funny.
they-
I'll show you after.
okay, so my favorite scene was after they like kissed at the ice cream place, and then Keys comes in the room and they're talking about like who Free Guy actually was and that he's actually a robot, and he's like, wait, you kissed a AI? There's not even a button for that, and she's like, oh, he found the button.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a funny line.
That was a really funny line.
Also,
Ryan Reynolds will always find the
the
On
part
your button.
where it's like he rode me, and the buff version is like friendly gesture.
That would pretty funny.
Yeah, dude's a pretty funny guy.
This is so scuffed.
Did you find out how much
No,
he got
it doesn't
paid?
say.
My favorite scene was Key and Mouser like going into the game.
Oh yeah.
And they
He
were
was the
fucking
fucking
trying
bunny.
to.
bunny.
They were trying to kill Guy,
Well,
and one of them was a bunny.
something I pointed out when we walked out of the
That was really
theater
funny.
is I was like, this is like the third time what's his name's Keys.
Oh, Keys.
Yeah, his character or
Steve Harrington.
Yeah, Steve Harrington has gotten like rejected, or that actor, because like
His real name is Joe Carey.
Friendzone.
or Joe Carey like
Yeah.
in
Joe-
Stranger
Joe
Things he got
Carey.
rejected like twice, and then in this we thought he got rejected by the one girl. He didn't, but that would have been really funny.
But think about how
I mean,
He
think
kind
about
of did
how
get
weird-
curbed. He kind of did get curbed, and then she was like, "Oh
Think
wait,
about-
I'm a bitch. Keys, I love you."
Bro, think about how weird it would be just walking down the street. And he's like a cop in a weird bunny-looking thing
Oh
pulls
my
up behind you
God.
and starts demanding your skin.
Yeah. Give us your skin.
Give us your
He's like, what?
skin.
Take off your skin.
Give me that skin, man. They're
They're like, where'd you get
why?
that skin?
You
Oh,
don't
well, I
take your
kinda
skin
had
off.
it.
We'll take it off for you. He pulls out a Bowie knife.
Nick, I know our Halloween
I'll skin
costume
you,
now.
boy. Huh?
The cop and bunny.
I'm not being.
You're being the bunny. You already know.
Who's gonna be the cop?
You're gonna wear a mustache?
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
Oh, what's that?
Mustache.
Oh, you're
Can I
talking
get
about
the
Halloween?
marker?
Dude, I thought we were gonna be Among Us characters for.
No,
we're
drop
not.
that shit.
We're not.
Funny
up.
thing about that. So in our personal group chat,
Oh yeah.
Jack linked he's like, guys, I know what we're gonna be for Halloween, and linked like a ton of Among Us costumes.
Besides, it's all
Inflatable
for us,
full body
right?
Among Us costumes.
It's Among Us, dude.
So everybody knows Among Us, right? It's this
what's
two-legged
that?
spaceman.
Yeah, explain it to us.
They're so
Just-
funny.
But just stick with me here. And I go into the comments on this on the Amazon site for these. It's not even 1 star, because
Oh, it's not.
It's
No.
like below 1
it's
star.
a kid's costume, right? But it's 1 star because if it's an inflatable full body costume, how do they trick or treat with only 2 legs? How do they hold stuff? Their whole body's in this suit and there's no armholes.
Bro, there's like kids just like suffocating and dying because they breathe.
One of the comments on it was, my kid almost died in this because the fan fell out with the like all it says is like, tie the fan as tight as
Oh
you
my
can.
God.
It literally says in the description, tie it as tight as you can. And the fan must have fell out, and he's like, my kid almost suffocated in Among Us.
Oh
costume."
Honestly,
my
that's his
God.
And there's,
That's
like, other
their
pictures
own
of it,
fault.
Like literally catching on fire and burning.
Why would you buy an Among Us
Because-
costume? I don't understand.
Why would you? Are you
Why wouldn't
joking?
you?
Why
There's
wouldn't
probably a
you?
ton
Why?
of kids that
Kidding
want
me?
that.
I
Just
want
go.
one.
Don't
No.
buy costumes on Amazon.
I feel like we're
Buy
at
it
the
from Party
point,
City,
so
please.
like we're at this point socially where Among Us has been outcasted. I feel like it's just been memed too much. It can't be taken seriously
No,
anymore.
it's gone on to the children. Stop thinking of Sussy and
you exactly what I'm freaking thinking. It was like
I
2
hear
in the
your
morning, and
We're just
Zach.
playing
we're
Roblox.
just playing Roblox.
We're just playing
'cause,
Roblox.
you know, we have that phase sometimes, and then
we
all
have
we
the ability,
see,
we're grown men.
all we see is like this big like white smiley face that's smiling at us, and with the title "Sussy Baka Imposter Land," and we load up, and it's just like every 3 seconds, like Among Us, Among Us, and we're like, ah.
Is that Narwhal?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Anyways,
No, I'll wear that for Halloween.
back to Free
I'll
Guy
wear that.
though.
Oh right, I forgot we were like doing
The
this
movie we're
podcast.
reviewing.
Man, we really can't stand this movie, can
you
we?
wanna- you wanna- really
just
quick,
funny.
do you
Well,
wanna-
no, it's like this
What?
movie's just kind of
Do you
like.
want to put on the
It's kinda
headphones
just-
so you can hear what I?
It's kind of just.
the Among Us thing.
No, we can hear back when we play the
That's
video.
one sec. Sorry, hold on.
Sauce.
Rip headphone users.
Among Us.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wish you could have seen his face.
Ah, you
I
should have
wish you guys
switched
could have seen
it.
his face. He was mortified.
Fucking eardrum. I can't hear.
Well, the thing is, we have
gotta
to.
get Zach a hearing
The
aid
thing
after
is,
that one.
we equalize the freaking audio anyway, so like the big spike isn't gonna happen because it's all gonna be at the same. So.
Yeah.
I,
So like it has like their
Stop.
volume at like 15, and then all of a
What are
sudden
you
jump into
doing
like
to the
30 real
carpet?
quick.
Why? Why is this so
Why
bad?
are you
What are you guys
What are you
doing?
doing? We're on the
Stop.
shot. Switch
Stop.
the shot.
Like go back.
You're fucking
That's
up
out
the
of the
carpet.
way. Look.
Now you can clearly
you can't-
see Reynolds
No,
Ryan's
you can't
behind
keep going. You
me.
gotta bring it-
Oh yeah, I drew a picture of Ryan Reynolds because I didn't know what he looked like.
You gotta bring him closer.
No, it's staying there now.
No.
Hold on.
bring
leave
me-
it.
What are we doing?
Change the camera to yours, Zach.
Put it lower.
It looks like me.
It's blurry.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey!
That was the same pitch.
Yeah.
We do that all the time.
That's an E minor or something.
That happens to
start
me
writing
at
on
work
it.
all the time. Oh my god.
That's staying there.
All right.
No.
So, what is your guys' favorite scene from this movie?
Well, I already said mine. But I could say another one if
A
you
lot of
want.
good scenes in this movie.
What did you think, Zach?
I mean, I gotta say the beach scene, where they in the final finale.
Where he's like
whatever
running
the hell.
down?
Oh, when they were
Or when he
fighting?
fights-
when
when
they're
he fights the
fighting,
guy,
like
yeah.
when dude shows up.
Oh,
I
dude
think
yeah.
that's the best part. I mean, he's like, send him in. I don't care if he's unfinished, and that just made it even better.
Yeah, they were like, oh, okay, he has like half a brain, but we'll send him in. He goes in there and he's like, catchphrase.
I like how it's just like the alternate version of Guy is just somebody named Dude. It's
Guy 2.0.
Stupid humor.
Well,
like that.
some guy, some dude. I mean,
That yes.
like when
Yeah.
you're
That
when you're
is
talking.
the joke.
That's
That's the.
Whoa,
that's the
I'm
funny-
sorry.
for
I point
explaining.
out the obvious.
It'd be like girl and woman.
Girl and woman.
Girl and woman.
girl and gal.
Ladies.
It should
Alright,
have
what
just
about you,
been.
Vicky?
It should have just been
I already
Ryan
said
Reynolds
mine.
in a Among
The
Us
dance-
costume.
The cop and bunny.
Oh, I thought it was
yeah.
Channing Tatum dancing on the pole.
Oh, that was also a good one. That's,
that one was
that one
pretty
was
good too.
that one was really good. I like just seeing him just like do random shit on like the fucking pole. While they were trying to like figure something out, he was just dancing in the video. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Mine wasn't
That was
even
funny.
a big one. I just liked watching the random player in the background of one of the scenes
Fuck.
of the dude like
I
running
flicked
into the
something.
wall and he's just like.
What?
You did see
I
that?
didn't see that,
No, in
no.
one of the scenes,
What?
like Ryan Reynolds is doing whatever, but I'm distracted by like this random like I guess player or whatever, and he's just running into a wall like this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's just like not getting anywhere. He like jumps and then falls and then does it again.
What was that?
Oh, it was like at the
Dude.
beginning of the movie. I got distracted. I was just like, oh my
Dude.
god.
Okay, so you remember the YouTube video called The Glitch? From
Quarter Digital, yeah.
That's what I thought it was gonna be like when the whole world was like disappearing, and,
Yeah.
like falling off the edge. I
Some
thought it'd be like,
dudes
no,
melt,
start like, start like spazzing out, but it
Oh,
wasn't. I
dude,
was
that
sad.
video was
It's a
fucking
good video.
classic.
I'll show you guys that video
an
after
old
this.
video.
But
That's
go
so
go watch
classic.
The Glitch if you guys haven't.
Just go
seen
watch
that movie.
Quarter Digital.
We talk about them a lot.
Sorry,
Oh,
free
it's so
sponsor by
funny.
the way.
I want to meet them. I'll go on one of their React videos.
Hopefully, when we blow up, we can. But
Yo, Quarter Digital, hit us
I don't
up.
know.
Yo,
I'd have to
Nico.
say,
I mean,
I'd have to say my favorite
Sam?
scene was probably when they're going to rob Channing Tatum's like base or whatever, and he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's like jumping up and down like all over Guy's character.
Fangirling.
He's like, "Hey, can I get you to say my catchphrase?" And he's like, "What?"
And he gets all sexual on
Yeah,
him.
and
He's like,
Yeah.
I know what you
You fuck
want.
me.
And then you see the gamer guy like sitting behind the screen like eating a freaking Twizzler or something.
Oh my god, yeah, that was funny.
Also,
I was
we're-
eating Twizzlers.
Yeah, we were eating Twizzlers
He was
at
also
the same
yelling
time.
at his mom in the
Yeah, the
in
mom's
the
he's like,
movie.
"Mom, stop vacuuming." And she's like, "You're 31 and living in my
Oh, you're
house."
No, it's 22.
and living in my house.
Oh, it's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because we're so close to that
Oh,
age.
Yeah, I was
Shit.
like, really?
oh man, it's
Same.
pretty close to home.
Oops.
Oh, God, it's about pretty bad. At least
Yeah?
I'm not in a basement.
Yeah, at least.
Oh
not.
yeah.
I like the sock part. Do not
Oh.
touch that sock.
God.
Oh my
That is my
Oh.
special sock. You have to go to therapy.
It made
Oh
it even
my
better when
gosh.
it was just like him talking to himself in the game.
Yeah.
When he was
It's
just,
like
he was
Channing
just
Tatum,
yelling
he's
at
just like,
nothing.
Yeah, and guy
Don't
had
touch
like
it.
guy had no idea like what was going. Like he had
Ryan,
no idea that there was like
guy's
another
like, "I'm not
world.
your
So he's
mom,
like,
dude."
what is this dude doing?
And bro, I'm not your mom. What sock are you talking about?
Also, you said John Krasinski was in this movie.
Yeah, he was like a voice actor.
So was Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Hugh
What?
Jackman.
What? Jackson?
Yeah, he was the guy in the alleyway that got shot by
That was not Hugh
Molotov.
Jackman.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
What?
you.
in the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you? How'd you know that?
Google.
Google?
We
I don't
looked
see
at the
any of
cast.
these people on the cast list.
You have to go like the whole cast list. Like you have to type that in, like
Oh.
all
On, like,
cast.
the official Google cast list.
Yeah.
Wait, who's?
What's your favorite scene, Nick? Thompson.
I already said it was one where she was like, "Oh, she found the button," but I'm trying to think of another one.
We all taken both of mine, so I gotta know more.
I like the one where him and Molotov are fighting in the penthouse, and then they drive out of the window while she's like on his lap shooting behind him. And he's
I
like,
bet you like that.
Oh,
Bet you like that.
Is that
that
a-
scene was
is that a
hot
gun in your
shit.
pocket?
Dwayne Johnson
Two
was in
Glocks.
here.
Oh, is that a Glock in your pocket? No.
No.
The Rock was
It's
in here.
2.
She reaches into his pants. She's like, oh.
That was funny.
Oh, yeah,
I
Jack
was like,
Krasinski was in
oh,
here.
I was like, what the fuck?
Alex Trebek was in here.
Oh yeah, Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had a scene for
they had a
Jeopardy.
Beppardy scene.
Tyler
Oh, yeah.
Belvin's.
It's
Jay Belvin.
Belvin, man.
Belvis broke my pelvis.
Didn't the buddy character sound like Kevin Hart to you guys?
He did a little bit.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
wasn't
that's what I
Kevin
thought.
Hart.
I was like, that's not Kevin Hart, is it?
No.
Yeah.
The
It sounded
whole
for, like,
time.
it sounded like for a second. I think it's just like.
No,
The
most
entire
of the
movie,
he
I
sounded
feel like
it.
I feel like Buddy knew what was going on for some weird reason because his answer, his like the way he was like talking to like Guy was just weird. It seemed like he knew what was going on, but like he didn't. I don't know. It was
'Cause
it was
all the
very
other-
strange.
All the other people were just saying their one lines, and that was it. But
Yeah.
Buddy was also like talking and
Yeah, he had
convening
the
with
other
Guy.
It was weird. I don't know.
Maybe
But at
he
the
was a
same
part of
time,
it.
it was like he was afraid to put the glasses on. Remember?
Yeah, it's like he knew.
He's like, I don't
know.
want
It
to.
was strange.
Dude, the
know.
scene where they're in the coffee shop, and he's
Oh
like,
my
he's like trying to
God.
order like an
That was-
espresso.
Oh
or
my
something.
God,
He's
yeah,
like,
a
I want an
latte.
espresso.
Cappuccino.
He wanted
I want an espresso.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
was it a
was a-
latte?
Or is
He's
it
like,
a-
I want
Yeah,
a
I
cappuccino.
cappuccino.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
He's like, I want a cappuccino. She's
Everyone
like,
just
what?
slowly looks at him, and there's a tank.
Yeah,
there's
did
a
y'all see
tank
the
outside.
tank that pointed right
Everybody's
towards
like,
him?
everybody starts staring at them. They're like, "What did you say?" And he's like, "Just kidding. I want my coffee."
Yeah,
And
they
they're
all.
like,
No, did you also hear the music? The music was like getting like really creepy
Oh
too.
my god.
Yeah.
Like the background sound, it was everyone was just like staring like.
And then
What
you look
did
at
he
you look at the
say?
menu and it's like good coffee, great coffee.
Oh yeah,
black
dark coffee, hot coffee.
hot coffee, super hot, great
There's no
coffee.
cappuccino on this menu, and then the cop's just like, someone's about to get shot.
Dude.
And Ryan Reynolds like, okay.
It was like, Officer Johnny.
That was
Oh,
good.
that one guy.
There was
had
a lot of
his hands up the
callbacks
whole
to that
time.
one.
Huh?
That one guy had his hands up the whole.
Oh
time.
yeah.
Until
He
the
was
end.
in the back.
until the end,
No, yeah,
it's
he
like-
was in the background of most scenes just with his hands up, and like no one else like showed Nick was like, hey, you see that guy? It's like what guy? Like one hands up.
Ends up guy.
He's like, well, if I get robbed, my hands are already up, so it saves time.
It saves time.
Okay.
There's a
Makes
lot of
sense.
funny like small moments in this movie that like
Yeah.
had me laughing.
I get. I'm glad there wasn't like a ton of video game references, but it was more like video game stereotypes.
Honestly, it was mostly just
References.
Halo references. I saw like,
Yeah, there's plenty.
dude, I saw like so many Halo references. Wasn't Master? Did you guys see Master Chief? In this
No,
movie?
Master Chief was not in this
Are
movie.
you sure?
Yes.
I mean, the scorpion. There was a scorpion.
There was a
in
scorpion, a mantis, and
Fortnite.
what was Fortnite in the movie?
He pulled out the
Pull out
llama.
the llama.
Yeah.
Oh, the llama
pickaxe.
pickaxe. Yeah, yeah.
Fortnite.
That'll do it.
And they had Ninja Tyler Blevins, who just feeds on Fortnite.
What did you guys think of the plot outside of like the video game part of the movie?
It
Like
was
the
actually-
the real
normal
life plot.
It
people.
was a lot better than I thought it was.
It was
gonna be.
good.
It's
It was
okay.
good.
It was pretty good. I think it
was
branched it.
alright.
It's the prequel to The Matrix. That's what it is. They're giving.
I've
them
never seen that movie.
Matrix?
Yeah.
You've never seen it?
No.
Literally, like the plot to the movie, like not the movie itself, but like the
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lore.
Like the
the
concept.
lore. Yeah, it's pretty much like we made robots. Robots got too powerful, but they were like solar powered, so we blew up the sun.
Oh
but
my
then
God.
it screwed us over, and then
What?
they took us over, and then we basically killed
And
ourselves.
the robots still figured out how to
You
live.
kind of have to watch The Matrix. It's
Yeah.
very like,
Matrix is really.
only really the first.
They're
one,
making
but
another Matrix movie.
Yeah,
so
with old Keanu Reeves.
that's
It
kinda
looks very like, I don't know. It just feels weird.
But it's very much one of the. It's kind of on the other side of the coin. It's not like we made robots and they're bad. It's like we made robots, but we're trying to, I guess, like save them. I guess. But they made
The movie,
sentient
like-
life, so.
The movie tried to like make you care about NPCs.
No, I'm still
Let's
gonna
be
be
honest.
in GTA.
Have you guys ever like cared about NPCs in
Not
video
at all.
games or
No.
like
You're not
been?
supposed to.
Yeah,
That's
everyone was
the
like, "Oh
fun
my
part.
god, I never thought about like the NPCs or something." Or I
Have you
don't
ever
know.
played?
I don't know.
I was playing-
NPC. I don't know. I don't know.
NPCs
Listen,
have feelings,
NPCs.
guys. And just
If
cut
you-
to me in GTA, just running them all over.
If you're driving GTA, like I'm driving like 200 miles an hour in GTA, and I just hear like one like NPCs say that one line that you hate, and you just like slam on the brakes and you reverse and just like.
Hey, watch where you're going. Okay.
It's a beautiful day out today.
You walk into the gun store in GTA, and he's just like, freedom. Dead. Yes.
Ham, cheeseburger, and guns. Hell yeah.
Back to my question that I
Don't
asked.
throw
What
it.
did you think of the plot?
Don't
You
throw
throw
it.
I thought the
That
plot was
water
pretty
bottle.
good.
I will get up.
Like how they continue the storyline like with the
Yeah.
like game.
Yeah, it was really interesting how they were able to.
Jack's talking. What do you want me to do?
What are you doing? It was really interesting how they were
Sorry,
able to
got a
like switch back and
ass
forth
shot.
between like the game and the and like real life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I mean, obviously like you got to do that for the movie, but like
Mhm.
just the way they like connected the story with Keys and Molotov girl or whatever, Miley.
Yeah, with like the
Um,
lawsuit and their old
Yeah,
game.
the lawsuit,
Jodie
and then how
Comer.
he like had a crush on her, and then
Mm.
how that like tied into like how he created the algorithm
Yeah,
for the video
I think
game and
I
for that
think it
one
connected
character.
very well.
And then in the end, like she finds out that character was created by him because he had those
Based
feelings,
on
like
her.
yeah, because he had a crush on her,
Mhm.
and then like, and then the very end, like you know, it works out, and he's finally not like stood up or not stood up, but like
Rejected.
yeah,
Oh
rejected.
yeah, no, I knew immediately that they would end up somehow together
Yeah.
from the
I could
interview.
see-
Yeah.
Like, oh no,
yeah,
it's totally
you
platonic.
could totally see it
Nuh-uh,
coming.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
I
That's
knew
definitely a
once
sign.
like they started like he's like I love bubblegum ice cream. No way. Like how do you know they started
Yeah, I was
having
like,
all
how
these
did you
things
know
in
that?
common.
Yeah.
I'm like somebody.
Yeah.
I thought
It's in your program.
I thought she programmed him that way,
Yeah, I was
Be
a
like
little confused
her.
with that part.
and it turned out to be the guy.
Also,
programming
the coffee reference. Remember, like when he was like, the medium
Medium
coffee,
coffee.
cream, 2 sugars.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
in the game
Oh,
as well.
That's what everybody
Yeah.
drinks.
That
or
was her
whatnot.
That's what
favorite.
everyone drinks, and that's
Yeah.
her favorite like drink.
Or at least that's
what
what
she
guy
drinks.
drinks.
She, the thing that I found really funny is the part when she's watching the video and just all of a sudden she's like, yeah, I get it, and like halfway through the video,
Yeah,
that
she like
sends
cuts him
her-
off.
What if she just kept on watching it just to like watch through the entire thing, and she's
Well,
like,
I mean that was
She's
kind of the whole.
supposed to.
That was like
Yeah,
the
that was
whole
the point,
of
but
the
she
story
watched it
right
too
there.
late.
Is no, I mean like she went back into
Yeah.
it and she like
So she-
found the rest of it.
if she
and
watched
he
the
was-
whole thing, then would she have loved him sooner?
She probably would have
I think-
realized.
Well,
No,
she
'cause
still
she-
loved him, but didn't
She
know
heard
it
him
was
say that, like when she watched it the first time. She just wasn't
yeah,
really paying
that's so
attention
weird.
to
Yeah,
it.
she heard him. He said it, but she just didn't.
He
pay
was like,
attention.
Yeah.
"Guy is my love song to you,"
No.
basically, and she was like,
Oh yeah.
I say no. You know
Wait,
why?
what?
Because
I mean, I'm kind
only
of
the
confused
ending.
too.
It was only she only liked him because it was a happy ending. Can you stop touching my phone?
All I did was
Literally,
turn.
look in the camera.
All I did
Vicky
was
and I are
turn.
closer than you two, so shut up.
Are they gonna make a free guy too?
Finish.
No.
I
I mean,
don't see
probably,
why they would.
Yeah, I think they probably will, but there's no.
I don't know, like I,
Revenge
just, I don't
of
think how they
I think
Antoine.
it ended pretty well. I don't think they need a second one.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't-
agree. They don't need a second
like
one.
what would they
I
make
was
a
Free Guy
second one
2,
about?
Antoine's
the story's
Revenge.
like the
It
story's
doesn't
over.
have to be good. It just needs to make
Free dude.
money.
Yeah,
Free dude.
bro. Honestly,
Free dude.
I could see them just making a
like
Free Guy
name
2 just
some
to make more
movies
money.
where like second movies after like an original story like makes sense, like something that's not based off of a book like Hunger Games and stuff like that.
Transformers
Definitely not
2.
kissing booth.
Yeah.
See, like that doesn't make any sense. Kissing Booth 2 and 3, like why would they even
I
make?
hated
Why would they
it.
even make the first movie in the first
You
place?
still
But,
watched
like,
it.
Yeah, I know I watched it. But
Why would they make a
That's not
movie in
the
the
point,
first
okay?
place? The movie was
Wait, yeah.
ass.
The thing is, every movie that I think of like having a second reboot, like there's no point in doing a second one.
Yeah, it's like it
trying to
ended
Google
so
that.
well with the first movie that there's really no point in making a second movie.
It's
other
kind of
than-
like
other than
John
money.
Wick.
Unless it's like Star Wars or Lord of the
Avatar.
Rings, where it's like the movie's set up to be like a trilogy
The
or
Blueprint
saga.
people movie.
Exactly.
blue
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
They made a
exactly.
second
Like,
one?
They're going
Um,
to.
Oh.
What?
Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar wrapped
Why
up
are they
nicely.
making a second one?
What doesn't need a sequel actually doesn't need 4 sequels.
You know what doesn't?
Because I looked it up,
Jumanji.
and they're making it up to Avatar 5.
See,
Avatar
but like,
Blue
what's
People.
the
that.
story going to become about? Because it's already there was a
Blue
conflict and a huge resolution, and then
Are they gonna go to Earth and kill all the humans?
Yes.
You know what movie needs a sequel but doesn't need it, and Pixar has already come out and said we're not making a sequel for it ever. Wall-E.
That was a great movie.
That was a awesome movie.
It's
Why
good.
would
I-
that doesn't need a
It
sequel.
doesn't need a sequel, but I would
Fine.
love a sequel
It
to
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
be
they-
about
see
Wall-E
it.
anymore.
Like literally in the
But the
credits, they
point
show
got-
the entirety of like what happens after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like the point got across. The whole point was like
Stop.
shouldn't give up on Earth or whatever.
Yeah, but I'd love a movie where it's like, because
And people need to exercise.
in
and
the
not
lore
sit
of the
in chairs
movie-
all day.
Don't get big fat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna just be really quick, but the space liner that Wally goes to is the flagship. There's other axioms out there, so maybe they can make a movie about bringing those people home.
I mean,
Bring
Wait,
more
Yeah,
what if
but
the
it's like, that's
sequel
not-
is Eva
Wait.
instead of Wally? It's Eva based on her backstory.
Or that, yeah.
It
Make
doesn't
an
really seem
Eva
like she-
movie.
It doesn't really seem like she'd
Or
have a
Eve movie.
backstory. It seems
I
like
don't
the
know.
backstory
Her
she's
backstory
created.
Yeah.
and sent
I
down
mean,
to
would you
Earth.
think Wally would have one?
I am a robot.
But what you're saying, Jack, of like sequels that were kind of good. What do y'all think about Jumanji?
Having a sequel.
Actually,
Like
Jumanji's
their
sequel
sequels,
is
'cause,
pretty
like,
good.
That was
See,
pretty good
enjoyed
though.
that.
That
I
makes sense
enjoyed
because
it.
you could
That- yeah,
make
but that's-
one as they grow up.
That's a
Like
reboot,
that
though.
makes sense.
That's
It-
not a sequel. It's a
Even with,
reboot, I feel like.
Even with the
Well,
movie
like,
It.
they made Jumanji like 2 of the remakes.
Yeah.
It was
So,
good.
Are
I
you talking
enjoyed
about,
those.
like-
I
but
honestly didn't see a point.
What
to
about
the
like
second
the
one.
Jurassic Parks?
That's just I think movies
I
like
think I
those are
watched
always
Before-
dumb.
how many-
because
What do you
it's like-
mean?
Wait.
I
They're
think
so good.
I think they're always dumb because it's like they make a problem and then they're like, oh well, we didn't learn from it the first time.
Yeah,
so
well,
we
no,
just
the
did
original
it. It's like
movie-
Star Wars.
The original
Like,
movie and
yeah,
the original
but-
It's
problem
kind of
is
like
good.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But no, a
honestly,
movie-
they would go and try and.
A movie they did do a good like part 2 to that like, it actually makes sense is like the
Yeah.
movie It with the clown.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good way.
Like the
of
one where
doing
they're
it.
kids and they first the clown, and the
But
one
it
where they're
was kinda
adults
like,
and they first
that
the
was
clown.
like part 2 to the. That was kind of like a whole story.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Shining.
it didn't like end the story
Shining.
there.
Yeah, but in the book version, was there 2 books or was there just? a whole
It was
story?
was
one
in the
book,
same
so
book,
off
though.
but it was in the
topic
same
right
I
book.
think that's
Yeah.
kind of like
We like
it,
that
it
we
was
have talked
meant to be
about
the same story. It's
But
just not.
Shining.
What about the?
I was gonna say Shining did a
Can
really
never
good
remember
job
his name.
because they did Shining and then they did like Doctor Sleep or whatever, where it's like The Shining where it's the regular book, and then they have Doctor Sleep where it's the son going back to the mansion.
What about
That
the
is kind of a good way of doing
Dark
it.
Knight movies?
That's
Yes,
makes
because
sense.
that's
Those
just
make
like-
sense because you have other people.
Yeah,
who
there's
are in
more
it.
than one villain in the movie.
Didn't
There's
they
more
do
than
like
one
more of a
conflict.
universe.
More
to it.
Jaws.
Okay, guys, back to our movie.
Jaws
Like
is
Marvel.
just more sharks. It's just like
Yeah.
they had a baby.
I'm just
But
looking
yeah,
through Google.
And then the
Back
sequel
to-
to
This is
Jaws,
MediaMix.
the series, is Sharknado.
But like how this ties
not
back
talking about
into Free Guy is Free Guy. It started. There's a world, and then you find out this conflict. How they're making, what was the video game called? It's like Free World or something like that. or-
Well, we're
what was it
Yeah.
called?
Free City.
Free City.
Free City. Yeah, they have Free City. They're making Free City 2. Then there's a conflict because they want to make sure they don't like ruin their rights to like the code.
Because
or
when they make the
AI in
second
game.
one, the original
Yeah.
like gaming and then like
Everything
The
will be
original gets
different.
like
That's what was
deleted or some
deleted.
shit, or-
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
something
they don't
like
want it to get. Well, you guys are missing something. So they don't want it to get deleted because Keys and Miley's original game code is
Yes,
in
we just
Free
know
City.
that.
we just said
That's what
that.
you just said.
You guys did not just say that.
We
So
practically said
we
that.
basically said that.
You guys
Yeah.
are saying they're just gonna delete the game.
Delete the
Yes, that's
original.
why. Okay,
The
never
You
mind.
didn't
original
say
part of the
why.
original.
Why is that important?
That's not what I'm talking about now. What I'm talking about is like they had this world, the conflict, and then the resolution. They solved it. It's
Yeah.
done. Like there's no more like what other conflict are they gonna bring in? Like a virus, like Black Ops 3.
COVID-19
Let's fight a
infects free life.
No, not even that. Let's just fight a computer virus now. Like,
Let's
that's
fight a
stupid.
virus that got mad.
It's Don Cheadle
Black Ops.
from Space Jam 2. Free life is my game now.
Do you guys have anything else to say about this movie?
Not really.
Murder.
It was a really good movie. That's all like I
It
can
was
say about
surprised.
it.
It was alright.
It was better than I expected.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was an alright movie.
It also the CGI looked pretty good.
It did.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Especially with like the building like collapsing and then forming into the bridge.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That was
Whole,
pretty
that
good
whole
scene.
scene right there, like I thought that was really cool.
A lot of people are trying to go for that Inception, Doctor Strange kind of thing.
Mhm.
Tons of people like that.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It good.
The editing like that is
The
so
one
hard.
scene that looked a little weird was when they were at the construction site and all the area was just like terraforming to what they want. The CGI there was kind of weird in my opinion.
It wasn't weird though. It looked really good. Like it wasn't like wonky.
Just there
It
though, like
is.
compared to the driving scene where they're driving and the whole city's collapsing around them, that scene looked really good. But
Yeah.
just them running up the stairs looked so fucking goofy. I
Because
don't
it was
know
more
why.
like a Matrix. Kind
Yeah,
of
it was like
thing.
it's also a video game. So.
It's a
Whatever. That's no excuse.
Oh.
Nick,
Schneider.
going?
stop getting up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep throwing away trash. It's,
Leave
Just
it.
leave
the
it.
table looks cluttered.
It's
already
cluttered
done.
from the get-go.
Welcome to
Bruh.
Scuff Stream number 1.
I'm sorry.
All right. So
Man, I can't.
let's
I
jump
need
into the
a
ratings
Kit
then.
Kat.
Rating.
Let's do our
Are we
rating
doing
system
our
that we have.
criteria?
Yeah. So
Give me the whiteboard.
Zachariah, would you like to go first?
Wait.
What do we do the criteria on
Talk a little
again?
more.
Dislike.
Bruh, it was like story, film, and number
Story.
3 acting.
Acting,
I don't
visual,
remember.
whatever.
You might
Story,
want to go
acting.
back to the old video and look at it.
We haven't done the 3-1
Sorry that your
in
leg
a
is just
while.
We do it
It's
every.
pretty
We've been doing it every podcast.
Oh. No, we didn't do it for Suicide Squad.
No, we did.
Well,
Me
yeah,
is what me,
that
Jack,
one
and
was
Zach started
before.
doing.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is different. Story, acting, and what else was it? I forgot.
I can't remember.
Let's just say story,
Story,
and
acting, and film.
and
And film,
visual.
yeah. Visuals.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's
to
what it
it
is.
would be.
All right, Zach, go ahead and go first. What do you think about the story?
The story was surprisingly good. I was expecting to come into this movie like thinking the story is gonna be kind of cheesy.
It still
but-
kind of was. A little
I
bit.
mean, yeah, a little bit, but like,
Not as much as I thought it would.
yeah, I think Ryan Reynolds put a good like kind of twist on this movie. Had a lot of good things about it. There wasn't too much like outside video game stuff. It was more of just like video game stereotypes that made it funny. So if you play video games, you kind of understand those little like things that kind of put in.
Yeah.
So I give the story like, I don't know, man. Like, what do you like? Honestly, what do you guys think? Do you think a 7 would be too low for the story, or do you think it could? Deserve
Hey, it's your
think
rating.
I mean, it's what you think.
I
It's
know,
your rating.
but I usually base it off of everyone else's.
No,
I
be
mean,
original.
Be you.
I think I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
But it was a good story. I mean, it was good. I just don't think I was like blown away by it or anything. So
You
I,
weren't invested in the story. Like
In acting.
it didn't.
I was invested. That's why I give it a 7. But I don't think it was like, oh my god, mind blowing
It wasn't a
turn.
That's true,
mind-blowing
yeah.
story. No.
Or like something that I could not think of. Like I feel like I could foreshadow a lot what was going to happen. So a 7. Yeah.
Okay. What about the acting?
The acting was good. I mean, it was such a
Any
bland
standout
reaction,
moments?
but- Standout moments? Ryan Reynolds did a great job.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
amazing
always
job.
does. Oh,
Like, and he is a good actor. So, but he played it so well to like where like I feel like a guy like him, he wouldn't even like play video games a lot, but he can nail an NPC.
Yeah.
Like
And he
I
did.
don't know, it was just kind of strange, but he did a good job, and I think what the outside characters as well, like the characters living on the outside world,
Mhm.
they did a good job. Just everybody playing as the NPCs are great too.
For sure.
Kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
There's a lot to kind of talk about in this movie.
So we get the acting.
I give it like a 9, honestly, because I
9?
think
Okay.
they kind of nailed it. The like feeling of a video game. It actually felt like it was its own video game, and they just acted great to it.
True.
Okay.
True. And what about the
All right.
visuals?
The visuals.
The whole editing, the whole
yeah, like the-
picture.
And there was a lot of it in this movie because obviously it was a video game movie.
It's a film, so there'd be a lot of them.
There was a lot of visuals.
Yeah, but some like like musicals and stuff don't require as much, or like some movies don't
Yeah.
require nearly as much. But this is more on par with like, I'd say like an outer space movie because you need a ton of CGI for that. And
Yeah.
it's like a video game, so you had a ton of CGI. I'm sure like a lot of the landscape was fake that they were on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the final scene.
And they even had to like when they had to come into the real world, but they still showed what was happening on the game. They had to create all that too, and it didn't look bad. I mean, it looked like a video game. I'd give it like an 8, honestly.
Wait.
Okay.
Maybe I'm being way too generous, but I think that's what it was. It was a surprisingly good overall movie.
Should put Schneider.
All right.
Okay, it's good.
So your total score is an 8 out of 10 then.
Ooh.
Not bad.
All right,
Yeah,
Vicky.
I'd say it's an 8 out of 10 movie.
All right, Vicky.
What were the 3 things?
We have story first.
Story?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Story-wise, for like the whole video game, like the concept was like stolen, and like they needed to they're doing a lawsuit and needed to get it back or something. Like I feel like that was a good like story point, like of the concept of the movie. That was like a really good idea as like a starting concept. And it really worked for the movie, going into like having shots of like the game and them going inside and out of it, like trying to like find like evidence towards
Yeah.
it. So the storyline, I would say I would give it like a 8.5.
8.5?
Okay.
8.5.
All right. What about the acting?
The acting was pretty good. Everyone played their part like very well in the movie. Like every part that was like in like every character, everything like was very well played. So I would give that a 9. Acting was pretty good.
And then what about the visuals?
Visuals. Well, this movie kind of does like what you guys said. This movie reminds me of like Ready Player One, and how like it's a video game visuals like that. So going off of that, like the visuals were actually really good.
Yeah.
8.5, I guess I'd say.
8.5 again?
Yeah.
All right. So your total score is
8.7.
Yep, 8.7.
Nice job, Vicky.
All right, Alex.
Good job. For the story, I enjoyed it, but I think there's definitely a lot more movies that have better storylines.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't my most favorite, so I give that a 6.
Okay.
6.5.
Okay.
6.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, whoops. Okay. But for the acting, it was good, but I definitely saw some flaws that could have been better. So I'll give that 7.
7. Very critical.
Yes, I am quite critical. And then the film, the whatever word you used, trying to
The visuals.
the visuals. Yeah, that's the word. It was good. I definitely enjoyed seeing the comparison between like what we saw as like inside of the game compared to the actors like playing the game, like what they saw.
The real life visuals
Yeah.
versus the PS3 visuals.
That was kind of funny. But besides that quality, I'd probably give it an 8.
Okay.
So it's definitely pretty good. I liked whenever they put on the sunglasses and you see like everything that popped up. Definitely
Yeah.
can tell it was from a video game, which I don't even play video games, so the fact that I knew that when it clicked, definitely very good.
Does it make you feel like a gamer?
Oh yeah, I'm a gamer girl. What did I give
She's
it?
played
Like an 8?
Puyo
You give it your total score is a 7.2.
Cool.
See, I think that's a more fair score. I feel like I'm really lenient on scoring these.
All right, now on to Nick.
Okay,
Nick.
so what's
keep it
story?
brief. Story?
Story, on my opinion, was nothing very special. It kind of followed that very classic trope of dramatic irony. Like, Guy
this isn't
didn't
an
know
English
Guy
project,
didn't know
bro.
it was a video game, and then all the people interacting with Guy didn't know that he was an NPC. You know, it's just like a clear like lack of communication or being able to explain the situation.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they're like, "Give me your skin, take off your skin," and Ryan Reynolds was like, I'm not. No, I'm not going to cut my skin off." And it's like it's basically the whole movie until they arrive to that point where they explain, "Oh, this is a video game," you know.
Mm-hmm.
which I guess that point was pretty well executed, but I don't know. It wasn't very great story. So I'll
Yeah.
give it like a 6.
Well, what'd you think of like the lawsuit part of it? Like,
Yeah.
Honestly,
that
like,
part?
Okay,
I thought
okay.
that
So
was the
the
most
end
interesting
game,
part.
the end game
You also
story
have to
with
consider
Guy,
that.
I'd give a 6. But the outside part of them trying to like, they're making a lawsuit and they're trying to get the information inside the game.
Right.
That's actually a pretty good story in my opinion.
Okay, but
What'd
it's,
you give
it's
that?
the same. Like it's
It's the
the whole
same
thing.
story.
I guess
That's
they
it.
all connect together, but it's just that one part of the dramatic irony that was kind of like, all right, this has been done before.
We have to factor that in.
So I guess not a 6, but I'll give it like a 7. I'll give the story a 7.
All right. What about the acting?
The acting, also nothing very special here, in my opinion. I thought, can I include like humor, like people's humor in the
You can
acting?
put whatever you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like Antoine, I thought Antoine was really funny in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and then Ryan Reynolds was funny too, just because he's Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds,
Reynolds.
method acting. Anyway, I'll give the acting like 8 out of 10.
Okay. What about the visuals?
Visuals, aside from maybe like some of the scenes where the CGI was just like kind of buttery, the other scenes like were fantastic. Like the fighting scenes were great.
Mm-hmm.
All the different references that they make in this movie were also like very enjoyable to see. So I'll give the film part of it a 9 out of 10.
Alrighty.
Actually, no, that's pretty high. I'll give it 8.5. 8.5. I'm sorry. Make you do all this math, Alex.
And Jack.
Why are you both doing it?
7.8.
Yes.
All right.
C.
Other Nick, go ahead.
Story,
Yes.
give it like a 7. I don't really need it. I mean, everything's been said about it that can be said. It's not like the best story, but
Yeah.
it surprised
It's
me
still
with
same.
what it was.
Hmm?
Yeah.
With combining the cheesiness of like everything that happened. Oh, sorry, I'm
You're
far
good.
away.
You're good.
Combining both the cheesiness from the gaming part and that, a 7. I'll just say a 7.
All right. What about the acting?
Acting was okay. I mean, it was really weird because it's like you have all these really high dollar actors like juxtaposed with like Pokemon and all these people, and it's like that part is like a little like ugh. So like everyone else besides the YouTubers, I'd give like an 8 out of 10, but like with that, I say just another 7 out of 10.
Okay. What about the visuals?
I mean, obviously, you're not gonna try and make the gaming part of it look like high dollar gaming like we have now. You're gonna make it look like those Chinese,
The Chinese
like
knockoff.
like an indie game.
yeah, like those really just terrible Roblox games. I mean, but everything else aside from that, I mean, 8 out of 10.
8.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be like a 7.5 or 7.3 something.
Damn, I feel like I scored it really high.
7.3.
I mean,
Yeah,
our
you
overall
did.
score, I think, is what
It's gonna
really
be like
matters.
a 7.5 or something.
Yeah, I think like a high 7 is honestly like what this.
Yeah, for
what
mine,
this movie
story was
deserves.
average. That was an 8 for me. Acting, obviously the people in the movies acting was great, but then like they'd show like the YouTubers and stuff, and that was
It's like,
absolute
ooh.
trash.
Oh, yeah, guess
I mean,
you
which
got-
is
I guess you
expected.
got
I
to.
mean,
It's
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting them to be like really great actors or anything, but it wasn't like the greatest acting I've
I
seen.
thought it was kind of cringe.
It was pretty cringe.
It was a little bit.
But hey, I'm not hating, but I still have to factor that in. So
they were
that's
only a small part of it though.
yeah.
like-
they're still in it.
That's
so
true. That's true.
7. And then visuals, I thought the visuals were great. I'm gonna give that a 9. I like the visuals.
Nice.
So my score is plus.
It's gonna be a 7.
8. 8 out of 10, boy.
8 out of 10. Alrighty. Fuck.
So now the average of our combined ratings is
Did you already-
7.8 out of 10.
7 point what?
7.8 out of 10.
7.8 out of 10. Not bad.
All right.
And for reference, the other like movie critics and stuff, I believe their ratings. Hold on.
I did
Can't see
indeed.
that at all.
Their ratings
Oh,
were
yeah.
IMDb was 7.6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes was an 80%, and Metacritic was 62%.
That's not
I
bad.
think that's, a
Yeah,
little
that's not
harsh,
bad.
So
but
we're pretty much in line with.
Honestly, I agree with
Yeah.
that. This movie
So
was
we
C
ain't seen
tier.
it.
And 91% of Google users like the movie.
I wouldn't say the movie was C tier. I'd say it's B tier.
Yeah, it's like B- tier.
Yeah, like
I
think it
it's
was
C tier.
almost like
It's
up there
it's
for-
almost there. It's almost a B tier in my opinion, but
Yeah.
it's deserving of C tier.
It's alright.
All right,
All right.
so that wraps it up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, drop a comment if you want us to do a movie that you want us to do.
Oh, and we're gonna be doing a raffle. So if you like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Wait, that's for the next video.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
We can
that's-
just cut that out.
I mean,
Well,
go check
I
out our
mean-
next gaming video that's
Yeah.
about to come out. We're hosting a raffle in that, or giveaway. We're giving away a $20 Amazon card. So yeah.
yeah.
go,
If you wanna win, you're gonna like the video.
Not this
subscribe.
one.
Not this one.
the next video.
In my
Go to the next
defense,
video.
in my
We will
defense,
tell them in the
Jack
next
did
one.
not specify which video we were announcing it on. So
It's gonna be the
Plus,
next
my
gaming
bad.
video
This
that
would
comes
not have
out.
It'll be a
happened if I
game
was just
video.
if you guys
Go
me
look
doing
for
the
it.
outro.
Giveaway will be in the title, so it'll be easy
Still
to
saying
Like,
Say
find.
what-
comment,
saying it.
subscribe, bell icon, Facebook, Twitter. We don't have those.
Go
Bye.
Dog.
We have Twitter.
Adios.
You have to fade. You gotta
Fade
hit the
black.
button.
Fade
FTV.
black.
Wait.
Wait a black.
Bye.
You need to press end.
Press stop.
Right under record.
No, you gotta press the stop.
Stop button.
Under record.
It's next.
Yes, the stop.
No.